episode of Pastel Pillow Talk. So long story short, the Derrick Jaxn situation is blowing up the internet. And so we're here to just kind of cover it, get some feedback from each one of the ladies on how they feel about this cheating ass bastard and how he feels about, you know, basically he was like Steve Harvey, giving relationship advice. He would do videos from his car, tell men what they're doing wrong in how they're treating their woman, tell women what they're doing wrong and why their relationship is not working. The whole time nobody knew this dude was married because nobody had ever seen his wife until they came out with that video today or yesterday or whenever it was. And that then blew up the internet. So, ladies, what did y'all think about the video? Dominique, let's go ahead and start with you.
So, okay, let's.
So did you know Derrick Jaxn?
I did know of him. Yes, I have not. I think I've probably seen maybe 2 of his videos, but I'll get maybe 3 minutes into it and realize he on some BS. I mean,
oh really? See, because some of it, like the first one I saw, I was surprised because he was kind of checking men on how they treat women and what they needed to do to help make the relationship work. And I was like, oh, that's cool that there's another man kind of shedding light on some things that could be a problem in a relationship. And then I turned around and seen another video, but then he was talking about how women come to bed dressed. So it pretty much just looked like he was reading. He was pretty much just reading people on what they contribute to their relationships and what they needed to do differently. So then I was like, okay, this guy, that's his angle. His angle is relationships and giving advice. Whole time never knowing that he was married.
His angle is I'm cute, very handsome, in shape, I'm very attractive, and it's a social media phase, and I could have this platform to basically put that out there. Now,
well, yeah, they talked about his pictures on Instagram. I don't follow him, so I don't know.
I don't either.
They say he take a lot of pictures with his shirt off, and
yeah, that's that's all that's
he appears to be single.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I remember watching what was that? This is on subject, but I forget what that show is called, but it was covering Montel Jordan and how the R&B singer, and how they basically portrayed him as single because it would sell more records.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he took the same approach here. I'm going to get more followers. I'm going to get more likes. I'm going to get more people engaged because if I come across single. So I think that was the game. But my thing is, why are we taking relationship advice from a 31-year-old? Like, how
I never knew. I didn't take his advice, and I never knew how old he is. Was he just 31?
Well, yes, and he has thousands of followers, of course, women. I'm not sure about the demographic. I mean, how many men are actually, because from everybody that I've talked to that are men, talk like, okay, he full of shit. I mean, let's just call it what it is. He's using this platform. He's,
But I think men are gonna say that because in a lot of those videos, he's checking men or telling men.
Of course, he has the platform to do so. But as we see now,
he wasn't checking himself.
Right. You ain't even living right. So how can you even offer advice when you, for years, what seems like, just because we're just now seeing the video, but from what his wife is saying, him and his wife is saying this happened, 2-3 years ago, and I guess way before that, and it's just now coming to our attention that this video surfaced. But they've been moved on from it happened years ago. But again, he knew he had a platform.
From what I got from what she's saying is it's happened multiple times over the years. Not, this happened years ago.
Right. Right. But they're supposed to, like, what, a year ago, been past all of it. They found God again, whatever that means in this whole marriage. And now they living right. Now they profess to live right, according to...
Well, didn't the video come out because the girlfriend put him on blast, so the chick he cheated with?
I'm sure that's how it always happened. Let me go ahead and put it out there that you ain't who you claim to be.
Right. And I think she just did that recently, hence the video with him and his wife.
Right. But again, they supposedly, him and his wife has been, gotten over it. But again, how are any of the ladies that have followed him taking relationship advice? If you were single, let's say you're 31, how much could you have gone through to tell me about mine? To be the expert on whatever it is going relationship wise. I mean, come on.
True.
But he saw the platform. It's social media. I'm cute. I can do this. And women have bought it. They played into it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, he's trying to make some money.
Exactly. Coming
now
up.
It's time for the book. And now it's time for the book.
Yeah, because they mentioned the book or something. That's why I was like, okay, is the wife really wanting to discuss this? She just seemed so out of place during this video. Do you really want to discuss this? Or are you, like I say, a conspirator? Are you guys in this together for this book so we can find out what happened?
Yeah, she's
y'all make it.
She gotta get child support if they split. She in it too.
Is that why he held a hostage, Kesha?
Right. He had that elbow locked and loaded.
Right. You see how tight he was holding her hand? You ain't gonna lose.
It was like this. You look at that video, goodness. It did not move.
Listen.
So how long is too long? I mean, it's okay. To me, I got the impression that he's pretty much a habitual cheater. And I don't know what her take on it is, but yet, because everybody's talking about how frumpy she looked on this video.
And the wife?
Yes. Oh, that's trending more than him cheating.
Wait, I'm lost because the video that I saw, she has a sweater on and you can't even really see much. What? Because she looked kind of like she at the house chilling, or
she looked like she going to bed.
Right. At the house chilling.
Like she didn't have a bra.
All right, you finally want to talk. Let's talk. Hold on. Where my cap at? That's what they look like.
Yeah, because some people's like, well, maybe that's why he cheated, because she look a mess. I did think that was a shower cap she had on, but Keisha, you said it's a knit hat. I'm like, why are they doing a video? I don't know.
Yeah,
right after she got out the shower.
But hey, I mean, who are we to say, what's attractive to him?
Yeah, I'm not always, at my best on my videos. That's part of it. A lot of times we talking, we having Pastel Pillow Talk, we chilling out. But I don't know, her body language in the video, like I say, I can't hide my facial expressions. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, I hear what she's saying. But her body language and her face is saying something totally different. So what's really behind the release of this video?
She looked like, to me, she was in the covenant. Okay, she looked like she's probably the second wife or something, like a part of a polygamy group.
What?
Listen, the polygamy stance, like, I've watched Big Love, okay? I'm an advocate of Big Love. This show is off the chain. And I swear her body language to me just looked like she was part of a polygamous relationship. She's second wife. and she got to sit there. That's what it looked like to me. I'm just saying. I mean, who am I? But I'm just saying that's what it looked like to me. You do as we say
the
you
first
do.
video.
What'd you say, Nyree?
Look, Ray, in the first video, I said 12 years a slave. They've been together 12 years. Yeah, that's great.
But I will say, it's a marriage. So I'm not supposed to say she should have left him and she should leave him. And that's not for me or I feel anybody else to say. But
right.
But at this point, if this
would
guy
he
is
have left
a
her?
habitual cheater, I mean, my goodness.
Would he have left her? That's all I want to know.
I'm sure as much as these women out here is clawing at him, yeah, I'm sure he would 2 or 3 times.
I think the only thing that he's trying to save face because of the message that he, delivers. Other than that, he probably would have been gone.
Yeah. Again, he's trying to protect the dollars.
That's all. He paper chasing.
Yeah.
He goes to say he just, like we talked about, there are some people that are whores. There's some people that are
so he's trying to act like he's not a whore and to get the money.
I mean, I'm just saying that there's so many, like we said earlier, there's so many different things people are. Cheaters, whores, drunks. He just, that's what he is. And she might be the Christian girl that just decide that she's putting up with whatever because she may take her vows a little differently than him.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm just saying, I feel it ironic that this supposedly happened a year ago, but you didn't do no video a year ago.
Right. Yeah, nobody knew. Let's keep it under wraps. Let's keep the money rolling in.
Yeah.
So how sincere is it?
Exactly.
Well, I told you,
please.
At this point, it's about ratings.
Well, that too. Again, who didn't you say her come to book here in a minute?
Yeah, because I was like, first of all, I mean, who is this person?
Oh man, Nyree. Yeah, you ain't on social media like that, so you probably wouldn't know him.
No, I don't.
Right.
Well,
Nyree, you ain't by yourself. I didn't know who he was either.
Derrick Jaxn sound like I could.
Look.
So look at the well, at the end of the day, is his video and his cheating and everything working for him? Because hell, we talking about it.
Right.
Yeah. He getting paid and laughing at us for laughing at him.
Listen, all press is good press.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially for what he doing. All press is good press. He's gonna come out next year with, new and improves,
right. Yeah.
gimmick. So, he not going nowhere because if nothing else, the bad.
I didn't have enough time to really read a lot of the comments, but it sounded like he had more naysayers than not.
Mm-hmm.
For every positive comment, there was 3 or 4 negative ones. Like, okay, I can't take no more. Shut up. I couldn't take no more. I couldn't watch the whole thing because, for one, this woman is looking crazy. I can't really get a feel of where she's coming from. He starts referencing himself in third person. I'm like, what? Man, we are talking about you, and that is just plain narcissism. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, I'm not sure where y'all going with this, but like I was saying a minute ago, I can't think of his name. We never did figure out his name. The pastor that claimed he didn't physically cheat, but he emotionally cheated and bought the wife the $high car.
So of course I'm thinking of all the big.
I think he was the one that was with Joel Osteen.
Yeah, he was. I just don't know his name.
Gray. Well, ain't his last name Gray?
The bigger guy.
No,
yeah.
Pastor Gray.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Well, at one point when he got caught up in whatever mess he was doing, Derrick Jaxn put him on blast on his channel. Well, I forget how many years ago this is, but you was cheating in. So how you?
And it's so crazy that I saw on another outlet, somebody else have a podcast, I believe it was, and they were replaying old videos of him stating, you know, what if you get caught cheating, this ain't your first time. This is of course him coming out.
It's the first time you got caught. Right.
This is the first time you got caught. So you just let us know you've been doing it. You've been on it. So,
yeah, that's what made him an expert.
Right.
They say a teacher tell their best story. So he teaching us how he do it.
I guess that kind of is why I wanted to talk about some other stuff tonight, because that was going to take us into cancel culture and if it is really sustainable. You know, like as a woman, should you just get up and leave? I mean, where does your self-respect end and or where does your vows end and your self-respect begin in some situations? You see what I'm saying? Because to me, she talked like I say, he's a habitual cheater who's giving relationship advice on YouTube. And if they've been together 12 years, like I say, I heard her talk as if this is something that keeps occurring. So do you stay? Because I guess they receive counseling and everything. Did they say that? I didn't watch that part.
Yeah, they said that.
Yeah. And she wasn't going to come back until his talk was right, his mind was right.
Amen.
But she was coming back. See, that's part of the problem with me.
Yeah.
I can't make myself an option. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to stay over here away from you until you get it right. Until you get it right. At what point do you say, okay, you didn't have enough time to get it right and move on?
So you'd be willing to, of course, all of you ladies are married. How much is enough, and what would be the last straw, if there is a last straw, or do you take your marital vows, death do us part?
When you get
cheating,
sick and tired.
You talking about with cheating or just in general?
I mean, that's the vow. So cheating and right. So
I think you wake up and you just know. Yesterday was your last day.
When you get sick and tired, enough is enough, I'm out.
So regardless of the vows.
We all fall short.
Well, I tell you now, I think with time and age, as you mature, you may do things differently.
Right.
Or with the time you've put into a relationship. You know, y'all know yourself, I've been in relationships in the past. I was like, okay, 2 fingers, I'm not, hey. Whereas now I've built enough time with my husband. Okay, there's kids involved. Every situation is going to be different. Right. Now, would I put up with some cheating? I guess I'd have to know the details. I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But there's some things that the older you get just ain't as important. It's kind of like, I don't care. I mean, I do care. I don't want to cheat.
I don't care as long as you're paying the bills or something, or, you know, or I don't care, just do you. I don't care because maybe you doing you anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Ty, you the kind of person, I know you. Cheating, oh no, his ball's gonna be for sale. It's gonna be on, honey. It's gonna be on. No.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see me. I think okay, so basically we're saying personality wise, I think it'd probably be better for us to just go on our separate ways, because it's gonna be straight hell in this house, or fighting our way back. Yeah. Now, is it worth trying to fight? Hey, if you can hang in here.
If you can endure, right.
Yeah, if you can hang in here, maybe we can work it out. But I'm definitely not gonna make it easy for you. So So that's why I was saying, did she say until you get it right? Because to me that says, well, I'll go and get it right in about 3 more years. Let me go on out here and do a little more. I'll holler at you in about 3 years.
Well, I think she said she wasn't coming back until she saw a difference in him.
Yeah, I think that's what she wasn't coming back at all. And then she said he kept pursuing it. And she said she wasn't going to come back until she seen, like you said, right, his mind change, his demeanor, and everything else. Basically, for him to stop his whorish type thing.
She know better than me, but did he change or did he just tighten his game up? I don't know.
He got more in line with good God. Okay, so
which almost seemed like game to me. I'm serious. It did.
It's so game. It's so game. It's so game.
I'm sitting up here like he doesn't even sound sincere.
Yeah, that's why he gave all that. Now I understand if you don't want to follow me anymore. I understand that that I upset you, and I understand if you feel betrayed by what I've done. But this is between me and my wife. Let me put all these precursors up first. I mean, when you're genuine, you're pouring out your heart and soul. You don't come with the ego first. You come with the man, I was wrong. There is no excuse for it. And whatever you say after that is in line with that. Not, I understand if you don't follow, I understand all that. I mean, I get it,
But you know what? He didn't even apologize. Did he apologize to his wife for all of her? Did I miss that or something sincerely?
Well, this happened a long time ago. We're just now seeing the video. So I'm sure there was multiple apologies, which is why she was like, I wasn't gonna come back. Just don't know.
Which is why she was a hostage, like Kesha said.
Yeah, because now she's having to relive it though. She's having to relive it, so she still deserves apology.
But I think that's because the chippy put them on blast. So they like, let's get in front of this thing. We know this was a year ago. I don't even think I believe that, but whatever. This was a year ago. We didn't move past it. But you couldn't keep your women in line. So now she all on social media telling our business. We got to say something.
Yeah. And like I said, most of his followers, I'm sure, I say most of his followers come from the fact that you're attractive and you're speaking my language as to being faithful, men being
so
faithful.
They trying to get with him.
Of course, that's why that's why you've been cheating over the last umpteen years. You trying to get with all of them, apparently.
And keep in mind, nobody knew he was married.
They didn't. Yeah, I personally didn't. I don't know if he ever put.
They said you ain't never seen her. All those videos, and like I was saying, they was always in his car. So somebody had commented, "Was you on your way to your side piece house? Because why was you always in your car?" On these videos.
Yeah, either she a part of it or because I don't see why are you always, because for one, they're young, so they're on social media. Wife is on social media, so she know about her husband. But when I know you on here every day, multiple times a day, and there is no mention of me anywhere, and we talking about relationship advice, and there's no mention of me anywhere. Like that's not even, that doesn't make sense to me.
I can't even see who been following him when, even though he was speaking kicking some good knowledge or whatever, but how you gonna give me advice for one, the age of the person, for two, where is your wife or is you married? How you gonna talk on certain things because people can talk about marriage all day long, but if you ain't necessarily been married, you don't know the oppositions of those issues until you in there. It's different. It ain't like we just go together and I can get rid of you at any time or whatever. It's more.
Yeah, but he can speak on dating and different stuff like that. So it's probably a lot of single women like, oh, this guy, really knows what is entailed in trying to make a relationship work in reference to dating. Maybe not so much marriage, because I don't know what he was talking about.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I'm just from what I'm hearing, it sounds like he was talking about marital issues and things and people cheating or whatever. I mean, again, do you have a girlfriend? Are you in a relationship? Where angle are you coming from?
Well, I think he was coming from I'm single. They say he kind of put himself out there like he was single.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, long story short, he got us talking about it and everybody else.
Right.
Because he been trending and they pretty much are I mean, he's being bashed, but his situation is being addressed. So his name is in people's mouth, and now so is his wife. So I don't know, maybe the book will be a bestseller. Because didn't he post something? Somebody said something like, "Where do you guys go from here?" And he said, "Get the book" or something. He did. He did.
Really?
And people was like, the book. So okay, so he still, I guess I'm wondering if he was already writing this book. I don't know. But he's promoting the book, so hey.
Get your coins.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if anybody is dumb enough to buy that book or still be following him, if you following him, I'm hoping you're following him for a good laugh and not because you're listening to
his advice.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys, go down, comment, subscribe, give us your take on the whole Derrick Jaxn situation. I'm not sure if more will come out later, but like I say, it was trending so tough and so many people talking about it. So we just wanted to weigh in on it. Y'all tell us what y'all think. What is your cutoff? Do you have a cutoff? Are you okay with cheating? Maybe if you can cheat too, it's a go. I don't know, but leave us some comments down in the section. We will be more than happy to apply. Until next time, we'll see you. Bye.